You are tearing me apart, Lisa. You are tearing me apart, Lisa. You are tearing me apart, Lisa. Me apart. Me apart. You are tearing me apart.
Hello and welcome to Saturday Morning Rejects. I am Pancho Cheesecake.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Also known as Christopher Stoltz, and I'm here with my co-host, Caleb Hamilton.
No, I'm the co-host now. Caleb's gone.
You cannot ever make Caleb go away. He'll sing his
It's
way
in my
back
contract. I can't be replaced.
Also, he sings. So, Caleb, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. I saw Good Day to Die Hard today. It was pretty fun. I'm going to say this. If they make another Die Hard picture and they decide not to bring Bruce Willis back, Jai Courtney could take over the franchise and continue as John McClane. Because he is John McClane.
That's his name?
Just John McClane Jr.
Wait, they actually named him John McClane Jr.?
Yeah.
You're bullshitting.
I'm not bullshitting.
But his name was Jack.
It is Jack. But
Then it's not John McClane.
His legal name is John McClane Jr.
Oh, everybody in the movie just called him Jack.
Well, if you're saying everyone, that's Bruce Willis. That's everyone who really called him by name. I don't remember if anyone else did, because there are several plot twists. Oh my god, there's 3 plot twists that you don't see coming at all. It was crazy town.
What a twist!
Seriously? Because, Caleb, all I've heard is negative reviews on it.
Oh, screw the critics. They don't know what they're talking about.
You are a critic. What are you talking about?
Hey. Keep them on the down low.
Oh.
I'm not a critic. I'm not a critic for this one because I didn't get an advanced screening, and I didn't write a review. So I'm just a regular. I've only paid $5. I went to AMC and they do it's called AM Cinema, and so any movie before noon is $5.
Now, if only we could get some advertising from that. I wish that would be our sponsor. But we have to move on and introduce Connor, our Canadian. Connor, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Just got home from work earlier. So, yeah.
The super secret Target?
Yeah, super secret Target.
With 2 floors. Are you adding a third one? Or are you sticking to 2?
It's 2 stores. Not 2 stories. Fuck. God damn it.
Awesome. And we'll also have here Joshua Butler. Joshua, how's it going?
Oh, not too bad. Yourself?
All right, and congratulations on replacing my position on Movie Viral.
Well, you're quite welcome.
True. The pay sucks, though. Don't worry. Don't expect to get too much money out of it, though.
Oh, if you're in it for the pay, you are doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I was totally in it for the pay, but they couldn't fit my standards, so.
I got paid by being able to go to the New York Comic Con for free, getting to be on the helicarrier bridge with 2 SHIELD agents. It was sweet. The benefits are great. You're going to love it, Josh. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, my payment came in the form of a T-shirt at my very first Comic-Con.
You have a T-shirt?
Yeah, from Movie Viral.
I still don't have a T-shirt. They told me I had to buy one.
Now buy your
Dan
stuff.
loves me more.
Wait a second. Well, hey, listen, they need to fund the website somehow, even if it's through employees.
Well, I'd happily purchase one. I'm thinking about getting I told Scott I was going to get a sweatshirt, but that was 2 years ago.
Has Dan given you the $5, though?
No, he still doesn't give me that $5 for that.
Oh my God.
For the Batman T-shirt article. I'll get it from him one day. And Pete. Well, I guess you guys know that Pete was let go, and Kyle's off tonight, so that's why they're not here. Kyle the pony.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And I could not be any more happier.
Chris's arch nemesis. But anyway, Chris, why are we here tonight?
Well, we are here to discuss probably the greatest movie ever made, The Room by Tommy Wiseau.
God, I loved that picture. It's so good. Oh my God.
It's so well made.
If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. Why didn't it get Best Picture at the Oscars in 2003? Like,
Oh,
was-
it did.
no.
Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. It got Worst Picture, because it's really the worst movie ever made. It's one of those that it's so bad it's good that it's bad.
Is it worse than The Last Airbender by M. Night Shyamalan?
Okay, now, Caleb, don't even ring... That movie was never made. It never
Is
existed.
it worse than Hulk by Ang Lee?
Hey, I like that one.
Is it worse than The Happening by M. Night Shyamalan?
I like that one, too.
What?
I did.
Is it worse than Alien Resurrection?
Oh, God.
Hey, that one was all right.
What? Is it worse than Cars 2?
I haven't seen Cars 2. It is even worse than Transformers 2. Let me put it that way.
Is it worse than a Nicholas Sparks movie / book?
Well, you have to understand that Nicholas Sparks movies give females orgasms, so that's a matter of, it's a point of view, so...
Well, isn't The Room supposed to do that as well? I mean, it's a pornography picture. There's like 5 sex scenes within, like... the first two are like within 5 minutes of each other. As soon as one is over, the next one starts. I'm like, what the hell is this? I've got to be honest. When I first started watching, I had a very hard time sitting through it. I had to sleep on it. Like, I had to take a break. I got about shit. I told Chris, I'm like, Chris, I can't do this. I can't do it.
Yeah, I had to keep on pushing Caleb to watch it. Like, it is something proud to say. I made it through The Room. I managed to watch the movie.
And I did. I got through it, finally.
We need a T-shirt for that.
I watched The Room.
And all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
I sat through The Room, and all I got were these lousy hemorrhoids.
Oh, dude.
What?
That's just... Ew. I don't even know what hemorrhoids are, so...
What?
Don't ruin it for me.
Okay.
But, yeah,
Wait, you're looking forward to it being a good thing?
no. Maybe.
Because they aren't.
Why, are they a good thing or a bad thing?
They're a
Bad
very
thing.
bad thing.
Okay, what is it then?
We'll save that for another time.
There's a book on it. But no, I was in the same boat as you, Caleb. I could not watch the first part, mainly because of Jeremy. That kid, that's his name, right?
You mean Denny?
Danny,
It's Danny.
yeah. I thought Jeremy.
I didn't know what his name was. I thought, is it Danny? Is it Denny? Like, it's Denny. Denny is a very creepy kid.
Yes, he is. I mean, he wants to just go into a sex scene of his parents.
Well, they're not his
They're-
parents.
yeah.
They consider them to be parents. Like, Tommy Wiseau is like a father to this kid, and he wants to join in and make a threesome with
It's
him.
very strange.
It is. It's very disturbing.
I just like watching you guys. That's what he said. You little creep. What? I like watching you guys. What kind of shit is that to say to someone?
Connor, what do you think?
Best film of all time. I win. Tommy Wiseau wins.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, The Room is I think, independent movie. It
Yeah,
is,
most
right?
Definitely.
Yeah, most definitely an independent movie made by Tommy Wiseau. It's executive produced, directed, written, and
That's fine.
edited. It's just made by Tommy Wiseau.
I believe it was made for the Toronto Film Festival.
Did it win?
No.
It must have won something, I can tell you that much. But no, that movie cost $6 million. Where...
What they spend it on the horrible green scene for the rooftop shots.
There was not even wind blowing through the hair. They didn't even bother to put in that detail.
It was spent on the horrible brick set they had to build. It was spent on the...
Maybe the different locations, because there are a lot of pointless scenes throughout the entire thing that never come up again.
Oh yeah, and there's like the weird establishing shots. Like there's one where it's like the bridge, and then you see Alcatraz Island out there, and then it cuts to one of like San Francisco at night, and it's like then the next scene is like it's daytime. Like what? There's a lot of stuff like that. Apparently, he holds a monthly screening of this thing out in L.A.
A monthly screening of The Room? Well, I bet you it gets crowded. Because this is a cult classic.
I don't understand how. I don't understand.
Because you have to understand, Caleb, the more times you watch it, the more you laugh. Or at least that's what these people think. I don't know. I am not a fan of The Room, even throughout its... What?
Get out.
No, I'm not a. I don't want to join that cult because, The Room kind of pisses me off.
Didn't you know this was a cult meeting?
Oh,
one of us.
Caleb, we need to get out of here.
He didn't get the memo, guys.
We are the K Room.
Now, I want to ask Josh, because I know that you go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show screenings a lot, right?
Yes, which is actually tonight.
Oh, yeah. And so I was reading that a lot of the room screenings are just like the Rocky Horror Picture Show screenings. People show up and they dress up and throw stuff at the screen and recite the lines along with the picture and dress up as the characters and stuff. So, like, what is that like? Because I've never been to, a Rocky Horror Picture Show screen. I've watched it here at my house in the safety of my own home.
Caleb, I have been to a Rocky Horror Picture
I'm not
Show
asking
screening,
you.
and No. Whatever Joshua says,
but
if it is in any way sounds like a good time, I am telling you right now, Caleb, it's a lie. It is a horrifying way to view a film. So,
I'm not interested in your perspective. I'm asking Josh.
I'm saving you, Caleb.
I want to include Joshua in the conversation here.
Poncho, I sense much butthurt in you from your Rocky experience. No, Caleb, the Rocky Horror Picture Show experience, nowadays is almost kind of like seeing a 3D film, only better. And that's only if you get it right. Now, if you go and watch it where there is an actual cast that performs the film while it is being shown on a screen, that is just pure magic, which I get to enjoy every Saturday.
You go every Saturday?
Yes. I've been doing this since 2004. Now,
How old are you?
I know. I've been doing it since 2004.
I'm 27, Caleb. I'm going to be
Okay.
28 this month. No, but you would be what we call a virgin because you have yet to experience it on the big white screen. VH1 and MTV, it doesn't count. It's just like masturbation.
It really doesn't. Well, no, if he's watched it, he's just a virgin, not a super virgin. Caleb, have you watched the entire film?
Yeah.
No, if you have yet to see it on the big white screen, you are a Rocky virgin.
Wow.
Because, let's face it, at home, DVD, VHS, that is not how you enjoy the film. That is not part of the magic.
It's just like Repo the Genetic Opera. You can't really enjoy it unless you go see a performance of it.
Exactly. Heck, some casts, like ours, even spice it up. Like, the third Saturday of every month is our Trashy Lingerie Night, where women and men both show up in their trashiest lingerie and get judged on it.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to go to, Caleb. Don't.
Well, I mean, if you're seeing it maybe somewhere where you're expecting a whole bunch of fat chicks and people dropping acid, yeah, sure, it ain't gonna be fun, but when we do it, it is fine, and I mean that in every possible sense.
Now, do you play a part are you a part of the cast, or?
I am a honorary part of the cast. I used to run their light board.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Lightboard? What's that exactly?
Oh, my God. Pancho, you're a film student, you don't know what a light board is?
The techie in me is crying in the corner right now.
I know what a light board is.
I'm trying to remember, but no, I don't.
The thing that
How about,
controls
look,
the lights.
I'm really asking so the audience can know what a light board is.
No, now you're just protecting your ignorance. You're trying to make
No.
us.
So Joshua, enlighten the audience what a light board is.
Well, like it was just mentioned about 5 seconds ago, a light board is basically a contraption that controls the lights that view onto the stage. Dimming, turning on and off, that kind of stuff.
Ah, so it was you in the background. You're the Phantom of the Opera. No.
Yes, minus the organ and the really hot mask.
Yeah, just replace the organ with the lights.
Don't get me started.
But honestly, like, the Tommy Wiseau, the thing that pisses me off about The Room after I watch it and have a few laughs is that this movie, it is bad, and I don't think it deserves recognition because of its quality. Like, I think good movies out there should get this much recognition, but no.
No, they really shouldn't.
Like,
The Room should be the only film ever forever.
No. There are other movies more deserving of a fandom, but
Well, think of it like this. The Room is like the Yang to shit. Why can't I remember it right now? Orson Welles' picture, the one he gets credit for all the time and has never been able to beat.
I can't think of that
The
movie
War of the
right now.
Worlds?
No.
Wait, did you say War of the Worlds? You're retarded.
What?
You said War of the
He
Worlds.
said Orson
Citizen
Welles.
Kane.
Orson
Citizen
Welles is The War of the Worlds. Isn't
Yeah,
he?
but yes,
No.
but he did the radio teleplay. He didn't.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Who did the movie? It wasn't.
Spielberg.
I know Spielberg did a remake of it.
No, Spielberg did it.
No, there was a movie before that one.
Yeah, there was an original one, which is leagues apart from that Tom Cruise picture we were all forced to swallow.
Hey,
It wasn't that great.
It was basically Ethan Hunt running away from aliens without any gadgets.
still, I like that movie. But anyway. But no, I just think the Room shouldn't deserve all this fame and glory because no. It's because Tommy Wiseau tried to make a serious drama and suspense and all that bullshit, and he is not that talented.
Well,
But
let's
his
be honest,
lack
the
of
same could
talent
be,
is being celebrated. Kind of the same thing as Michael Bay.
The same could be said about Citizen Kane. What makes it such a amazing, brilliant, all-time winning Best Picture?
I haven't watched Citizen Kane yet.
What?
I'm waiting for it to come out in the theaters. I don't want to give it injustice by watching it on the TV.
What are you talking about? Citizen Kane is a very old picture.
Yes. And I want
my
to
God.
see it in a big screen TV.
Oh my god.
He wants to wait for the IMAX 3D special edition
Yes.
Jabba the Hutt CGI'd in version.
60 frames per second.
Alright, well, good luck waiting. It's never gonna happen.
60 frames a second episode for Jar Jar.
Dude.
That's exactly what he's waiting for.
Yes. Yes. I'm waiting for its return to this big screen, basically.
Well, you're gonna be waiting for quite some time. But go on, Joshua.
Oh, what was I saying?
About the Rocky Horror Picture Show and
No.
how fascinatingly horrible it is.
Oh, no. He was talking about Citizen Kane before you were like, oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah, no, it's kind of like how Citizen Kane, garners such respect and, glory.
Mm-hmm.
The Room is like its polar opposite, almost, in that aspect that, it is such a bad film that it's gained almost as much recognition.
Guys,
The Room is the atypical standard of a cult classic.
I think we're just looking at the wrong sides of it, because if it was made by Uwe Boll, then it would have been 10
Uwe
times.
Boll does not act in his movies.
And
God bless.
God, yeah.
See,
that guy
we're
looks
we're looking
creepy,
at the
so-
bright side now. We're looking at the bright side. Flipped it around on you.
Orson Welles put as much into Citizen Kane as Tommy Wiseau did into The Room.
Are you sure? Is that what he said?
Yes, that is what I said.
No. Is that what Tommy Wiseau said? That he put his heart and soul into The Room?
If you were to ask him, I believe that's what he would say, yes.
I don't know. I think he's basically saying, "Oh, it was I was really trying to make a bad film."
No, he'd never say that.
No, he's not one of the pretentious ones that thinks, "Oh, I made a fantastic film. You don't know what you're talking about."
I think he knows exactly what he made, and that's why he keeps showing it. Like, he knows that it's terrible, and he knows that people don't really like it, but they just, go to see because it is so terrible. And this is the only thing that he will, he's got all this stuff he's doing now, like on YouTube. He's got his own YouTube show and all this stuff. But it's just because of The Room, because it's so bad that I guess people find it funny. And it's supposed to be funny now. It's no longer a drama. It's now a dark comedy.
Yeah. What's
But I
his
didn't
YouTube
laugh
channel
at all.
though? So the audience knows?
I don't know. He did some stuff on Shinma.
Machinima.
Machinima. Oh, God.
Yeah, that video game review show he had.
Yeah,
Come on,
Tommy
kid, stop being a plebe.
Wiseau explains it all, or Tommy explains it all.
Oh my
And there was one called the Tommy Wiseau.
Yes, that's it.
And by the way, let's play a quick game of guess where Tommy Wiseau is from.
I know this.
I know the answer too.
Okay.
Pick me.
Okay, random slot. Caleb, where is Tommy Wiseau from?
New Orleans.
Okay, let's try now. Connor, where is Tommy Wiseau from?
First, he grew up, he was in New Orleans, then he moved to France, and then I believe he moved back to the States, and then back to the Europe, throughout, times. I'm not even sure how old he is. He may be Doctor Who, for all I know. But yeah, he lives in, San Francisco or some shit.
And now Joshua. Joshua, where's Tommy Wiseau from?
The fuck if I know? The center of the earth?
It's called Guess Where He's From.
He's from Middle Earth. He is Gandalf.
No, I know exactly where he's from. He's from Carmen Sandiego's Handbag.
But the answer is exactly what Connor read on Wikipedia.
Yep.
Don't try it.
That's where I got the answer from. But yes,
Yeah.
when I read
I knew it was he moved back and forth from France and fucking the States. I just didn't know where.
But I mean, if he's from America, why? What's up with his accent?
If you go and live somewhere for a few years, you'll have an accent.
I mean, it's like it's like English is not his native language.
It
It
isn't.
can't be. It can't be.
But he's from America.
Try switching
So?
back between country. Go live in a country for 5 years, and then move back to the States, and then move back to that country for 5 years, then move back to the States.
Well,
See
it
how
depends
And
on
then
the-
you will be Tommy Wiseau.
It depends on the developmental stage of your
Yeah.
language skills are at when you're doing this.
That's
Yeah.
true as you grow up. But speaking of his language and how he speaks, what was your favorite line from that movie? Let's start with Caleb.
Let's not start with me. I've got to think about it.
Oh, you have to think about it. Joshua, how about you? Because I'll tell you guys my favorite right now. It's, what are you, chicken? Chirp, 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 chirp. That moment. That is my favorite moment in the movie. Where
Right,
he,
but Lisa, you're tearing us apart.
you're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Yeah,
That one.
yeah.
Connor and Caleb, what about you guys?
All right. This is going to be good. All right, ready? I don't think you're ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hi, doggy.
I was not ready for that.
My
I was
body
not
was
ready.
not ready. Caleb, you?
My body was not ready for that one. Mine is... Why, Lisa? Why, Lisa? Please talk to me, please. You are a part of my life. You are everything. I could not go on without you, Lisa.
You know, you surprisingly did a better act of that line than Tommy Wiseau did.
And Denny, 2 is great, but 3 is a crowd.
I mean, say what you will, that kid is persistent to get a threesome. But you could take a few lips, Caleb. Wait, I mean, you could get a few tips, Caleb.
You could get a few licks. What?
Thanks a lot. Bye.
That came out.
A few licks to what? The center of a blow pop?
Yes.
Nah, to the center of Tommy Wiseau's butthole.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick a line because of all the horrible dubbing. But what do you think of that scene when he goes up to the rooftop where he says, what's that line where he keeps on saying that he did not hit her, I did not, and then,
I did not
hit her.
It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her.
I
did
not.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark. That's my favorite line. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, he's just going off on a tangent about how he didn't hit this woman, and oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up? I have a problem with Lisa. She says I hit her. What, did you? No, it's not true. Don't even ask. What's new with you? I'm just sitting here thinking, I got a question for you. Yeah? You think girls like to cheat like guys do? What makes you say that? I don't know. I'm just thinking. I don't have to worry about that because Lisa is loyal to me. Yeah, man, you'll never know because people are strange these days. I used to know a girl. She had a dozen guys. One of them found out about it, beat her up so bad she ended up at a hospital on Guerrero Street. What a story, Mark.
No. That guy laughs at the most unfunny things. It's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. It's acting.
What a story, Mark. He has the fakest laugh. Yeah, you can say that again. I'm so happy I'm so happy I have you as my best friend. I love Lisa so much. Yeah, man.
Speaking of which, how gay do you think Mark was?
Mark was a dick.
No, I don't think it was. I think he was gay.
I don't want to do this.
Because every single time that Lisa came onto him, he's like, What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's just on drugs.
Every single time.
Every single time, that's what he forgets?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He's on drugs.
What? You're here for sex again? Damn it.
I should go over there, but I probably should. But Lisa, we can't do this anymore. Johnny's my best friend. But I guess one more time wouldn't hurt. Then afterwards, Lisa, we can't do this again. Johnny's my best friend. The next day. Lisa, we shouldn't do this anymore. Maybe one more time won't hurt. Like, every time they did it, he was so remorseful about doing it, but he keeps coming back. It's crazy.
Didn't you?
Well, I mean, it's Poon. What can you expect, Caleb?
Oops.
No. She's his can of Pringles. One chip and he just can't stop.
That is perfectly accurate. But that is almost as redundant as the scene with the grandma and the daughter, how they're always about the same thing.
Yeah, and she's like, I have cancer. Like, with the just jokingly. Oh, yeah, I have cancer.
The mother?
Yeah.
She got on my nerves. Like, who cares about your brother?
Yeah, and honestly, she keeps on saying the same thing. It's not right, Lisa.
Yeah.
Listen
It's
to your
not
mother.
right, Lisa.
Listen to me.
Oh, yeah, I have breast cancer.
He's your financial stability. You need to stay with him. He's a good man, Lisa. Whatever, Mom. But Lisa, God, let's talk about Lisa.
Oh, yeah, one of the biggest sluts in cinema.
It was just crazy. It's like...
Honestly, do you guys think that if it was handled by someone else, the story or the idea of The Room could be handled in a better manner?
No.
And would have been a good movie?
No.
Or is it just doomed to fail from the very beginning?
It was
The
doomed to fail.
script. Yeah, the script was doomed to fail.
I don't know. I mean, the idea of an entire world betraying one guy and then committing suicide as being a tragedy, I don't know, that could make a good film.
I'm not sure about you, but I laughed hysterically.
Yeah, basically you're explaining Romeo and Juliet without one or the other.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, can you imagine Romeo calling up to an empty balcony?
well, no, it's not an empty balcony. It's just that Lisa and Mark are having sex on that balcony. Honestly, she tried having sex in Tommy's birthday.
That was crazy. What's going on here? Oh, nothing. We're not doing anything.
Oh, how many random characters were they, by the way?
Let's see. There was the best friend, the best friend's boyfriend, Chris R. the drug dealer.
Danny.
No, Denny wasn't a random character.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There was the one friend Peter. Then there was all the people at the birthday party, except for the people who weren't.
Except for the people who weren't at the birthday party.
that's the rest of the world with the
All these other
It's the
friends they mysteriously had.
I think
whoever got
the
married.
birthday party was a analogy for Jesus.
But wait, also don't forget whoever got married in that deleted scene
There was a deleted scene?
had to be the marriage.
Oh, right. Because they all showed up in tuxedos for some strange reason, and that was never explained.
And then they keep on tossing the football around.
It
for
was
no
so
reason.
weird. Did they not know how to throw a football? It was like they were just, oh, God. Everything about this movie was just off. Can we stop talking about it? Now I'm getting a headache just thinking about it.
No, you're going to talk about it and you're going to like it.
You're getting flashbacks of this movie now, Caleb?
Yes.
Of your experience?
Let me act out the scene where Denny's like not trying to tell him about the drugs. Okay. That's what
Okay. I'll be Tommy.
Well, Tommy's not there.
All right, the one chick. She's like, "Are you doing drugs or what are you doing?" or something like that.
Okay. Denny, are you okay? What did that man want from you? Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, that was not nothing. Tell me everything.
You
have
wanted
no
drug
idea
money.
what kind of trouble you're in here, do you? I owe him some money. What kind of money? I owe him some money. What kind of money? Everything's okay. He's gone. Everything is not okay, Denny. That is a dangerous man. Calm down. He's going to jail. Denny, what kind of money? Just tell me. What do you need money for? Mom, please. Denny is with me and Johnny. A man like that with a gun? My God.
Quick, give that man an Oscar.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Tommy Wiseau, the director, writer, producer of The Room. I'd like to thank the Academy, of course. I'd like to thank Wiseau
How
Films.
dare you thank Tommy Wiseau?
He's the
No.
one who wrote.
Yeah,
How
We
dare
must thank
you
Tommy
not
Wiseau.
thank Tommy Wiseau?
based Tommy Wiseau.
Who?
Based. He's based God.
What is based God?
I think you mean biased?
No, based.
What, like
I-
basting a turkey? What do you...
Go look up based God.
Let's look that up, base god.
God, that was crazy. Denny, look at me in the eyes and tell the truth. We're your friends. I bought some drugs off of him. Things got mixed up. I didn't mean for this to happen. Denny! Oh, God, Denny! I don't have them anymore. What kind of drugs, Denny? It doesn't matter. I don't have them anymore. It doesn't
That's the
matter.
last time you see Denny. It's funny.
It is?
Yeah.
He says about the party, doesn't he?
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think the drug
Yeah.
dealer killed him.
No, but then he was also at the, they were throwing the football after.
Oh no. And the last scene when he's in the room.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Just leave me with him. Go. Both of you leave.
I don't want to know what Denny would want to do with...
Johnny, why? Johnny, why? Why? And then, doesn't it just end on like a freeze frame?
From what I remember...
Doesn't
Yeah.
it end on the gunshot?
No, it ends on... Yeah, it does end on a freeze frame, but the last scene is him shooting himself.
Yeah.
However, I love how Lisa goes, is he dead? when like his brains are on the floor and all that shit. I'm like, no, he's alive. He's just taking a nap. He fell on top of a tomato. But yeah, I think that's all. Well, actually, Caleb, can you act out the scene in the grocery shopping? Because I didn't get that on recording.
Oh,
the flower scene.
The flower scene? Okay.
Yes.
Johnny walks into a flower shop. Hi, flower shop clerk. Can I help you? Johnny. Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please? Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go. That's me. How much is it? It'll be $18. Here you go. Keep the change. Hi, doggy.
Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer. Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye-bye.
That scene happens in under a minute.
And it was put in the wrong order, too. It had to have been.
Yeah.
Well, the dubbing was off.
Every dub was off.
Only Johnny's stuff was off, though.
That's true.
Only Johnny's dialogue is off.
Yeah, I mean...
I got the result of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer.
And she just like jokes about it. It's hilarious.
Don't touch me, motherfucker. I'm tired. I'm wasted. I love you, darling. The best Lisa quote. She's a stupid bitch. She wants to control my life, and I'm not going to put up with that. I'm going to do what I want to do, and that's it. What do you think I should do?
Anyway, this concludes The Room, Saturday Morning Rejects.
I mean, you guys really didn't expect us to have like a brilliant conversation on it, did you? I mean, the movie was put together in such a strange way. I mean, plot points were just introduced and immediately dropped, and stuff was, it was just
bash
like...
this film, Caleb.
Huh?
Get out.
What'd you
Are
say?
you gonna don't bash this film?
Yeah, exactly. What's
It
wrong
is
with you?
it's a masterpiece.
You have to understand, Caleb, that those plot points were left open so you yourself can weave them together and solve
Tommy
them so
Wiseau.
they fit your own.
Yeah,
See,
Tommy
Tommy
Wiseau.
Wiseau is a genius, Caleb.
You know what it is? It is a masterpiece.
Thank you.
A masterpiece of shit.
I really should have seen that one coming, but...
No, it's not a masterpiece of shit. You are a masterpiece of shit.
Do we all recommend it?
I'm going to burn
Yes.
down the maple tree, Connor.
I don't care.
What?
I said I don't care. We have like millions, yo.
Well, I thought that might, trigger something.
Why
No.
don't you just kill a Canadian bear, then?
What?
What? There are Canadian bears?
Aren't there?
No.
I'm going to hit
Is that
a...
Isn't Canada known for their maple trees and their bears?
Yeah, the black bear and a fucking grizzly bear. Not a Canadian bear.
Hey, we have those bears here too. Does that make them semi-Canadian bears?
No, that makes them immigrants.
Then I'm going to hit a moose with my car.
You'll die.
Yeah, you would. So
What
then
the-
go ahead, Caleb. Go ahead and hit a moose with your car.
No, I've got to insult Connor with some sort of Canadian something.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound.
It's really hard. I mean, there's what can we insult Canadians with?
Ask him how he pronounces Zed.
How do you pronounce Zed?
You guys are saying... I say Z. I don't know what
Ah, there we go. He can't say Zed.
Why can't you say Zed?
I can say Zed. It's just, it's retarded.
Say it.
Zed.
Am I missing something here?
What?
Did you think I would
Are Canadians
say...
unable to say words?
No. We
What?
are perfectly capable of saying words, sir.
So
I think he's
then-
being That's it. He can't recognize sarcasm.
I can recognize sarcasm.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Canadians have a hard time recognizing sarcasm. I learned that on 30 Rock.
There's your problem.
Yeah, what are you
Okay.
talking about?
About-
Why don't you just go up to Canada and insult?
Donuts.
And insult
I'm
Connor.
going to run over an entire box of donuts with my car.
You guys have donuts too. You'd just be wasting food.
Well, yeah. Well, at least we have more than one road in America. Okay, so
I'm sorry I can't hear you over the sound of my free healthcare.
I'm sorry, I can hear you over the sound of our black president.
And
You realize
Yep,
Canada
so
doesn't have a president.
They have
we
a
have a
prime
prime
minister.
minister.
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
which is completely
Who
different.
cares about prime ministers?
They're inherently cooler than presidents.
Yeah.
Well, how
They're
about
bros.
this? Canada still has to bend over backwards for the Queen.
How did
Canada
this
has a queen.
Yeah.
No, they. Wow, Pancho.
Wow, you guys need...
Does that mean there's a Canadian king?
No,
Canada.
if the queen dies and there's a king, and if the guy who's next is like a guy, it'll be a king, and then the national anthem will be changed to like where all the parts where queen were would be king. That's it. They have no say in anything. They're just there.
The Queen of what?
Queen of England.
Oh, right. But I thought you guys were France.
What?
That's what
I thought you guys
too.
were with France.
No.
You're like.
Oh, you mean Montreal?
I thought you were like
Quebec?
French spin-offs.
No.
No, only a small part of their country is, and how Connor feels about them will greatly
Hey.
determine how this goes.
Then why do you have cities that are named like Quebec and Montreal? Those
That's
are
a
French
province,
words.
Tard.
Province?
Yeah.
You have
So you're
provinces
English, then.
instead of cities?
No, we have provinces. Oh my god, you guys. Oh.
Hey, Poncho's the one
There's-
who's confused. Poncho's the one that's confused.
Yeah, I know all about Canada.
Alright.
I've never needed to look up
provinces?
stuff in Canada, so...
Provinces are like your states, except bigger.
Okay, well, yeah, I have lived in United States, so I don't... Provinces are not natural to me.
I will get you a map of Canada.
Do you have a map?
And you blot out all the French parts, because those parts don't count.
Yeah, French Canadians are total dickheads.
Really?
Okay, Connor passes the
Isn't that all of
Canadian test.
Canada?
No.
No, thankfully, no.
Is it true that you guys got the 90s? I mean, got the 80s in the 90s?
What?
You didn't get the 1980s until the 90s.
No.
What are you
That's
talking
Quebec.
Oh, Quebec.
Yeah, Quebec is still like 10 years behind, yo.
And again, that's still the French Canadians.
So Robin Sparkles is a French Canadian.
Dude, I'm
Robin-
a Southern Canadian, so
Robin
I-
Slavatsky.
it's warmer here than it is in New York right now.
How's that
Yeah.
even possible?
Wait, are
Because
you
New
on
York is more north. I live
Yeah.
right above Lake Erie.
the...
You have to understand, Caleb, that the higher you go, the hotter it is.
Wait.
What?
And
What?
Poncho with this grand sense of how science works.
It is, no, because of the Earth tilt.
You know, I think if anyone were to write a sequel to The Room, I think no one but Poncho could do it.
Oh, hi, Canadian.
There are
How
points
is
when
north?
Canada is
It's
closer to the sun, and then there are other points when it's farther. It's called the seasons, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
you
God.
also... Okay.
You don't
Okay.
don't.
You know, I'm hungry for cheesecake right now.
Cheesecake. Ew.
I fucking love cheesecake. Get out, Caleb. Get out.
Why
Cherry
does ev-
cheesecake.
Why does everyone like cheesecake?
Because it's so delicious.
It is. It's very delicious.
Maybe
yeah, come on,
it's-
Caleb. There's an entire factory dedicated to it. Get with the times, man.
Cheesecake Factory is horrible, okay?
You're
Blasphemy. And you call yourself an American.
They are. Their food quality has gone downhill.
Cheesecake
past-
Factory is one of the ultimate FUs to foreign foods, dude.
I
mean,
thought that's what McDonald's was.
No. Cheesecakes come from France, right?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm just asking.
I'd like to go to Toronto.
Toronto. Well, Toronto is like the ghetto parts of New York in one,
Then why do they hold film festivals there?
because it's why do they hold festivals in New York?
Why do they hold
Uh,
festivals at Sundance?
Yeah.
And where is
I actually know
Sundance
the
is not
answer
an
to
actual
that.
place. That's the
and
name
where
of
is
the
Vancouver?
festival.
Vancouver, it's in British Columbia.
No, Sundance is an actual.
No, that's the name of the festival.
Oh, look, I have.
And by the way, in this map that you gave me, Connor, thank you.
Yeah.
So which part is the French part?
Quebec.
Quebec. Oh, shit.
Everywhere around Quebec. Like,
It's appropriate that it's yellow, by the way.
That's Ontario.
No, I meant... Oh. What's...
Ladies and gentlemen, Pancho reading a map.
Well, I don't have color vision. I can only
Oh.
see in black and white, so...
What?
You have dog vision?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Wait, so how'd you tell it was yellow?
I only have black and white vision and thermal vision. That's all I have.
What?
Oh, now he's just being a sarcastic ass.
Yeah.
I was about to say, some people who are colorblind can tell the difference between colors based upon the...
Shade.
Shade.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. Quebec, like,
That's how
nobody
people watch silent movies in color.
Nobody wants to be part of Quebec ever. We just want Quebec to leave.
Quebec is basically the ass cancer of Canada.
Yeah. There's a reason why,
And
like,
to all
whenever,
Quebecians who listen to this podcast, you're welcome.
like, there's a reason why whenever you see, like, contests and stuff, how it's like, well, in Canada, it's like, includes blah, 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 except Quebec.
Oh, that's like any contest in America. It's like
Yeah.
all 50 states,
You guys exclude Quebec too? Sweet.
even Puerto Rico. No. America thinks so of the rest of the world as Quebec.
Yeah.
Because if there's a contest in America, it's just for America.
Yeah.
You guys
Even
have
Puerto
funny.
Rico.
Guys have ironic names for your provinces too. I mean, you have British Columbia on one part, then you have Quebec on the other.
British Columbia's our bros. British Columbians are bros.
Does anyone live in Nunavut? Is that the Montana of Canada?
No, that's the fucking North Pole of everywhere.
So that's the North Dakota of Canada.
No,
I
that's if you go up there and you live up there, you are an Eskimo.
Yeah, that's North Dakota.
Except 10 times worse.
No, North Dakota is 10 times worse naturally.
Okay. How cold is it? How cold is it in North Dakota right now?
Basically, you get lost in one snowstorm in North Dakota, you're guaranteed dead.
Oh my god. I'm never
Right.
going to North Dakota.
Okay. Right now it is.
Does anyone live in Northwest Territories?
I have airports up there. Well, I only have one in Yellowknife, and I have one in Whitehorse as well.
Yeah, Northwest Territories is like where all the truckers and everything else goes.
Truckers.
I thought they would be in Alberta.
Alberta, no, that's where all the jobs are.
Oh, because that sounds the most American. Alberta.
Where's the head of government for Canada?
Ottawa.
Ottawa. Where are you, Ottawa?
Right above Toronto.
Where's Toronto?
Oh my god, it's in
Right
Ontario.
next to Toronto. The thing
Oh, there
labeled
we are.
Toronto, maybe.
Why is Toronto trying to get so close to America? Get away.
I'm actually closer. I'm right at the border. I live in London, Ontario.
New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince
Nova
Edward-
Scotia. Good
New
god.
Scotia-
Ladies and gentlemen, Pancho pronouncing words.
Prince Edward Island. Who's Prince Edward?
Get out.
What do you mean get out? Who's Prince Edward?
Get out. Okay, Prince Edward basically was a prince in England, and he got his own like plot of land. That's where you guys get most of your potatoes.
Oh wow.
Oh, thank you for the potatoes.
You know, red potatoes?
Wait, I thought the Irish would supply us with potatoes.
No.
Wow, I don't even know where to go with that
Potatoes.
statement.
Poncho.
You're out of material, Joshua?
Poncho.
Yes.
Have you ever seen red potatoes?
Yes, those are my favorite.
Yeah, those come from Nova Scotia because there's so much iron in the ground that it turns the potatoes red.
Ooh.
Well, so if I were to go...
So
to New
if they
York-
were to lock up Magneto into a pool of red potatoes, he would
Or
still be
soil.
able to break out?
Yeah, he would be able to break out and like stab everybody.
I'd say he'd just be able to enjoy a meal, but
Well,
Yeah.
before and then break out.
Either that or become invincible by eating the potatoes and then using the metal inside of himself.
I'd really like to go to Canada.
I've been. It's okay.
Yeah, Canada is... They say Canada is very peaceful. That's why.
Lol.
Is it?
Only the nice parts.
I was about to say, an entire country where hockey is born from, and you expect them to be warm and fluffy? Come on.
Oh, and by the way, Connor, what the fuck is curling?
I don't know.
It's a less extreme version of hockey.
Is that what it is? Oh.
Yeah, it's a very, very, very less extreme It's almost like shuffleboard and hockey had a baby, and it developed Down syndrome.
Oh, because I was reading a webcomic where he said, "Oh, I got free tickets to curling," and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, that's basically what happens every lunch at in my school.
What, you go play a game of curling every time you have lunch?
No, nobody plays curling. Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody likes curling. It's like the bastard child of like darts.
So
I
it's
just-
like the lacrosse in America?
Yeah.
No, lacrosse is still more violent than curling.
But not... And by the way, by what you said earlier about hockey coming from Canada, do you mean that hockey is violent?
Hockey is very violent, dude.
Hockey is one of the most violent sports that Americans can
I've
possibly
been
play.
to. I've
Are
been
you serious?
to.
Because
hockey.
I don't watch any sports, so I'm not into hockey, so I don't know.
Poncho, let me explain this to you. I've been to hockey games where people get their jugulars slit.
What?
Oh, common occurrence if you fall on the ice.
Yeah, like this dude was like spurting from the neck.
I
Did he
mean,
die?
those blades
No.
are sharp for a reason.
No, he didn't die, but it was gross.
Oh, I thought you
'Cause
might.
he
I thought you
squirted.
meant, like,
He squirted all over.
somebody.
He squirted
Like, I
all
thought
over like the fucking boards. So like it was on like the glass.
Oh God.
Ew. No, thank you for insight on Canada and hockey. Because hockey is the one where you're like on skates and you have sticks and you're trying to make goals.
Yes, hockey is the sport on skates that you skate while skating.
I think you mean figure skating. But anyway, I've learned, and I'm sure the audience has learned a lot of lessons on Canada. Are there any last words you guys would like to shout out?
Tom Owazo for president, 2012 at 13.
Caleb and you?
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
No.
So yeah, that was The Room and Canada, the sequel to The Room. And I hope you guys have a good night. Good night.
Go die in a hole.
No, I'm gonna go into a room and shoot my brains out.
Why, Lisa?
hi,
Look what
Mark.
you made.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Anything for my princess. 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 You chicken, Peter. You just a little chicken. Chip, 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 chip. You are lying. I never hit you. You are lying. I never hit you. You are lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart. You are lying. I never hit you. You are lying. I never hit you. You are lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart. You are lying. I never hit you. You are lying. I never hit you. You are lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart. You are lying. I never hit you. You are lying. I never hit you. You are lying. I never hit you. You are